And then once your shoulder and the head hits the mat, hug your knees to the chest, rocking from side to side, side to side. And notice how you're feeling today on your body. Notice how you're feeling on your shoulders, your neck, your entire spine, and your hip. Notice how you're feeling emotionally as well. How you're feeling today. Every day our mind and the body is different. Taking notes without any judgment. Now releasing the left knee down or right knee down, hugging just one knee to the chest. And here comes the strap or the towel. Place that on your sole of the foot and then extend. So you might, if you are tight, go ahead and bend that other knee here. And if you're feeling fine, try to extend both knees. You can keep this knee micro bent here. You don't have to extend all the way. Just always listen to your body. And I want you to draw your shoulders down. So if you're up here, let's bend that knee and drop your shoulders down. Inhale, deep, flexing the foot. You can separate the toes here. And then as you exhale, let's bring the leg over to the other side. You can shift your hip. You're gonna twist. So, having your palm up, facing up, and looking at that hand, and that leg is on the other side. You can bend this knee if you wish. If you extend the knee, you feel a nice stretch to the IT band muscle that's running to the side of your thigh. Deep inhale, both shoulders down, and deep exhale out. Deep inhale, and deep exhale. Let's inhale to bring your leg back up. And then we're gonna switch to the other side. Slowly lower this heel down. And let's bring your other knee to the chest. Using the strap. If you don't need a strap, you can have the peace finger and then hold on to the big toe like this. It's completely up to you. And you can bend this other knee as well, according to how you're feeling today. Okay? So you don't have to always copy exactly what I'm doing. Both shoulders down, inhale, and exhale, bringing this side back to the hip socket. So let's kind of push this heel down, flexing that foot, inhale, and then exhale, let's bring it over to the other side. So you can shift the hip and bringing your arm to the other side. And then let's drop that shoulder down as you exhale. You can bend this knee if you wish. And looking away from this foot. Inhale. And exhale. Feel that digestive system stimulating. Inhale. And exhale. And let's bring your gaze back to the sky, lifting the heel high up. Exhale, slowly lower the heel down, releasing onto the mat. Once you did that, hug your knees to the chest, crossing your shins, rocking back and forth, and then maybe on a third time, come to a sitting position. Okay, hands behind you, feet are wide open, and then swing your knees side to side, and try to touch the floor with the inner side of your knee, like this. Side to side, side to side. Relaxing the hip socket area. Now you're gonna come to a hip opening position. Bringing your right knee on top. And try to stack the knee on top of another. If this is too much for you, have your heels really close to the hip like this. Might be easier. And try to have the same equal amount of space between the heels and the hip, the left and the right. If you have a big gap between your knees, you can place something between it to fill that gap. Okay, so since your right knee on top, left arm is in front, wrapping it around with the other arm. So have your palms together, or back of your hands touch, or hug your shoulders. It's completely up to you. Inhale, lifting the elbow, chin up. And then exhale, lower your elbows down, touch the knee, round the spine. Inhale, lifting up. And then exhale, lower. Feel the back skin stretching. Inhale, lifting, looking up. And then exhale, lower. On our next inhale, let's separate your arms. Reaching up, inhale, look up. Exhale, hands together to the heart. Phew. Now working on the other side, we can just simply switch the leg, but there's a fun way to switch it, which is to bring your hands forward. Try to lift the head like this. And then walk into one direction, walk, 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 walk. Turning. And then sit back down. Now the other knee on top. That's another funky way to switch. So again, stacking your knee on top of another, that's our priority. And then having equal distance between your heels and the hip. Placing something under the top knee, that's another option. I want you to ground both hips down onto the mat. So since your left knee is on top, you're gonna have your right hand in front, wrapping it around with the other arm, palms together, back of your hands touch or touch your shoulders. It's completely up to you. Bring your elbows up, inhale. Exhale, lower, round the spine, touch your knee. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale. Exhale, shoulder blades are moving away from each other. One more deep inhale. And one more deep exhale. Alright, slowly come up. Opening up your wings wide. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release down. Back to the heart center. Alright, let's unwind your legs. Moving nice and slow. Find yourself in a tabletop position, coming to our cat-cow. Making sure your shoulders are on top of your wrists and your hips on top of your knees. Shins are parallel to each other. Inhale to elongate the spine. And then exhale, let's round the spine, taking our cat. Tuck your tailbone under and the chin down. Inhale, lifting your gaze up, tailbone up for our cow. Let's move according to your breath. Inhale to drop the belly, chest is open. And then exhale, round the spine, tailbone is tilting forward. You can also use some movement to your feet as well, tucking the toes under. Inhale, push your hip back a little bit. And then exhale, straighten out your feet and press it down to the front part of your ankles. Push your pelvis slightly forward. Finding your own version of your cat-cow. If you're having any lower back pain, you don't have to arch the back too much. Just move your upper body with the shoulders. Practice your ujjayi breath, contracting the back of your throat. At your last exhale, let's come back to the neutral spine. Bringing your left foot forward. So step in, you can scoot your foot forward, dropping the hip. Both hands to the knee, coming to low lunge here. Making sure your back leg's shooting straight back, not doing any funny thing, okay? Rolling the shoulders down and suck your navel in. Inhale to reach your arms up. Lifting your gaze upward, inhale. As you exhale, maybe you can sink down a little bit with the hip. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. On our next exhale, let's touch the floor. You're gonna bring the back knee a little bit forward. Now, keeping your both knees in 90-degree angle, your hip is kind of raised now. We're gonna twist. Right hand touching the top knee from the outside, other hand by the hip. Inhale, lift the crown. Let's exhale to twist. You can extend your left hand behind you, looking at the back of your mat. If you want to go for even deeper twist, this is what you can do. Have your hands together to the heart. Elbow is touching outside of the knee. And then really try to twist, touching your heart with your thumbs. And this elbow, top elbow is lifting up towards the sky, gaze at the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Today is all about twisting. Inhale and exhale. On our next inhale, let's reach up back to Anjaneyasana. Nice. Exhale to lower your hands to the inner side of the foot. This front foot is gonna touch the edge of your mat. Just to outside, toes pointing out. Back knee is gonna travel back. So here comes the lizard pose. This could be intense for the hip socket area, so I want you to be really careful. Having your chest facing forward, keeping your back straight. For some of us, it's easier to move this knee away from you. The sole of the foot comes off of the mat. That's another way. Keeping your back straight, that's our priority. Maybe you can come down to your elbows, but you don't have to though. You can use the block in front of you to place your elbows on top of it. Even when you're on your elbow, you still want to move your heart forward. Inhale and exhale, learning how to be patient here. Inhale and exhale. One more deep inhale and exhale. Good job. Let's come back onto your hands, bringing your foot back to the front. Now we're gonna switch to the other side. Right foot in front. Okay, and then back knee is gonna travel back, or front foot comes forward, lifting the heart up. Once you make this nice foundation, both hip bones facing forward, let's reach your arms up. Anjaneyasana on the other side. Low lunge here. Inhale, lifting with your arms, and then exhale, sinking down with the hip. Inhale and exhale. Alright, let's inhale. As you exhale, touch the floor. Let's move the back knee slightly forward, lifting the hip now. Both knees bent in 90-degree angle. Right hand is gonna touch this knee, and then, left hand touching the knee, other hand touch your hip. Inhale to lift the crown, exhale to twist. You can look back and then reach your arms behind you, or for that deeper twist, hands together to the heart. Elbows gonna place to the outside of your knee. Really try to press down firmly onto your palms, thumbs touching your heart, and your right elbow is reaching towards the sky. Gaze at the ceiling. Long neck. Keeping the balance, and then let's inhale, reach up one more time. And then exhale, touch the mat on the inside. And then right foot is gonna go over to the right. Coming to lizard pose on the other side. So this side might be feeling a little bit different from your left side. You can push your knee away from you if you wish, staying on your hands, or come down to your elbow. But I want you to still keep your back nice and straight, shoulder blades down, heart is pushed forward. Could be very intense stretch for your hip socket area, so I want you to be very mindful, very careful. Inhale through the nose, exhale out. Inhale and exhale. Becoming more patient here. Inhale. Let's come to your hands. Place your foot back to the front, and then slide this heel back to the tabletop. Getting ready for our downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, lifting your hip, extending the knees. Let's push your hip back. Making sure your hands are in a shoulder width distance, separating your fingers. Your feet are in a hip width distance, separate all your toes. You don't see the heels. You can start to walk your dog by bending one knee at a time. You can shift your hip from side to side towards the bent knee if that feels good to you. Feel the back skin stretching from the shoulder all the way to your hip. And once you did that, let's twist here as well. Walking your hands slightly back, just one hand back. What you're gonna do, your left hand is gonna touch the right leg wherever you can touch, and try to pull this heart, your nose towards the knee. You're gonna look up towards the ceiling, from under your right armpit. Inhale deep, and then exhale, twisting a little bit more. Nice, let's bring your hand to the front. The other hand is gonna touch your left leg, wherever you can touch. And then try to pull your heart towards the knee, and you're gonna look up towards the ceiling. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, both hands forward. Now from here, let's lift your right leg up, bending the knee, your left knee up, and start to draw a circle with the knee, big circle. So adjusting your hands, making sure your both hands are pushing the floor away from you the whole time. Strong arms. And then when you're ready, let's lift the heel high up towards the sky, three-leg dog. As you exhale, bend the knee to the nose, coming to plank. Round the spine, point the toe. Inhale to kick up. And then as you exhale, let's bend the knee to your left elbow. Touch. Inhale, kick it up. You're gonna cross it to the right elbow. You're gonna stay twisted. You're gonna extend the knee. Right hand is gonna reach up, coming to falling triangle pose. Try to reach for the sky, chest is open. Inhale. As you exhale, go ahead and drop your hands down. And you're gonna drop your hip here as well. So my knee is still extended to the other side. And go ahead and lower yourself down. And then lower your chin. Lower your right cheek down onto the mat. Nice twist here. IT band is stretching. And deep inhale, slowly rise up. Hands down, lifting the back heel. And then let's come back to three-leg dog. One more time, lifting. Coming to the plank, inhale. Exhale to lower yourself down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale back to down dog. Working on the other side. Inhale to lift your right leg up. Bending the knee. Start to draw a big circle with the knee. Your both hands are supporting the body weight equally, 50-50. Now extend your knee behind you. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee to the nose, coming to plank. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale to the left elbow, touch. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, crossing to the right elbow or left, I forget. Extend the knee, lifting your left arm up, falling triangle here. Deep inhale, opening up the chest. Exhale, both hands down and go ahead and drop your hip down. So untuck your back toe and then hands forward. Try to look away from that leg. Deep inhale through the nose. And then as you exhale, relaxing into this pose. Enjoy this twist. And inhale, let's come back onto your hands. Tuck your back toe under. And you're going to lift this leg high up towards the sky. Three-leg dog, one more time. Coming to the plank, push your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lifting your heart, shoulder blades down. And let's push you back up. As you exhale, back to down dog. Looking forward, let's walk your feet towards your hands. Walk, walk, walk. Coming to a forward fold. Have your feet a little bit wider than the hip width distance. Keep your hands onto the mat or hug your opposite elbow. You're gonna rock side to side or back and forth. So today is all about detoxing, visualizing, imagining all the bad stuff, toxins coming out of your body from your forehead down to the mat. Together with your negative emotions, negative ideas from the forehead down to the earth, releasing internally as well. And once you feel nice and stretched out with your hamstring, let's touch your shins. Inhale, half lift, your back is nice and flat. Exhale to lower the head. Soften the knees, keep your feet up to the hip width distance. Alright, let's slowly come up. Reaching for the sky with both hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, put energy back to the heart center. Whew. Nice work, everyone. Alright, let's come to a chair pose, Utkatasana. Separating all the toes, keeping your yogi toes here. Let's reach up. As you exhale, sitting down, sitting back to this invisible chair behind you. I want you to be able to see your toes, all the toes, or at least 2 of them. Arms lifted, but shoulder blades down, keeping your back straight. Pelvis in neutral. From here, we're gonna add some twist. Hands together to the heart. Let's twist and bring the elbow touching the outside of the knee. And then, just like we did earlier, bringing this top elbow, reaching for the sky, looking at the ceiling if you can. Strong quads. Inhale. As you exhale, look down. Your right foot is gonna step all the way back. Oh, keeping the back heel lifted, coming to the twisted high lunge here. Still twisted. Nice. You can place the right hand down onto the mat. Left hand reaching up towards the sky. Keeping your left hip back. If it's popping out to the side, let's push it back. Keeping it in center. Inhale. And then exhale. Let's look down. Try to stand up. Stay twisted. Like this. Whoop. And looking behind you if you can. Keeping the balance. Strong quads. Inhale. Let's reach up with both of your hands. Still keeping the back heel lifted. Inhale. Exhale. Both hands down. Kicking back the front foot. You can take vinyasa or rest pose of your choice. Stay connected with your own breath. Looking forward, try to hop forward. Bend the knees, moving forward like this. Coming to half lift. Inhale. Exhale to lower the head. Soften the knees, coming up, reaching for the sky. Exhale, release. Now working on the other side. Get ready. Separate all the toes. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, sinking down, keeping your toes visible. Hands together to the heart, twisting to the opposite direction. Elbow to the knee, looking at the ceiling, still bending both of your knees. Inhale, exhale to look down. This time your left foot is gonna step all the way back. Oops. Keeping the back heel lifted, high lunge with the twist. Still twisted, strong quads. Now drop your left hand down. Right arm is gonna reach up. In this pose, it's really easy for the hip to pop out to the side. Let's push it back. Tailbone is shooting straight back behind you. Keep it twisted. Now strong quad on the front foot. You're gonna rise up, let go of the floor. And if you can, try to look back behind you. And then coming back to the front, high lunge, inhale. Exhale to lower your hands down, kick back this front foot, 3-leg dog, vinyasa or resting pose of your choice. Alright, go ahead and lower your knees down, take your child pose. Knees are wide open, big toes touch, sitting between the heels. Hands forward, melting your heart down. I want you to be able to completely relax here. Inhale, elongate the spine. As you exhale, you can try bringing the tailbone down towards the mat between the heels. Decompressing your lumbar spine, your lower back. On our next inhale, slowly rise up. Go ahead and cross your shins, sitting down. Having your knees in front. Okay, so let's lay down together. Hands forward, round the spine. Slowly moving back. Using your lower abdominal muscle. Try to go slow, feet are grounded. And then lower your head down. Go ahead and hug your knees to the chest. Give yourself a nice rock side to side, side to side. Notice how you're feeling right now comparing to the beginning of the class. How are you feeling physically and emotionally? Alright. Let's have your feet wide open, your knees wide open, and then dropping your diamond-shaped leg down onto the mat. Making a fist with your hands. Let's press down to the beginning of the thigh. Try to create more space between the vertebrae on your lower back. So pressing it down towards the heel. And once you did that, let's release, taking our happy baby pose, holding on to the legs wherever you can touch, stepping onto the sky, rocking from side to side, side to side. If you want to extend the knees, you can do that as well. If you want to hold on to the heels, you can do so. Feeling completely relaxed, surrendering to the Mother Earth. Enjoy the massage on your back that you're receiving from the earth. And once you feel nice and relieved, go ahead and cross your shins, lifting the head. Let's hug the shin to the chest. Inhale, squeeze them in. Inhale to squeeze them in, making a bowl shape with your body. And then exhale, slowly release down, extending the arms and the legs. Closing the eyes gently. Coming back to the natural rhythm of your own breath. Observing each thought in your head. Just observe them from the third person's perspective. Allowing them to come and allowing them to go. Keeping gratitude in your heart. Enjoy your meditation and enjoy your Shavasana. Slowly coming back to your breath, coming back to your body, and coming back to your consciousness. Inviting micro movements to the fingertips and the toes, wiggling them around, rotating the wrists and your ankles. Let's turn the head from side to side, releasing the neck. And let's extend your arms over the head, crossing your thumbs, toes pointing down. Inhale, big stretch here, get nice and long. And exhale through the mouth, sigh out. Let's gather your hands together, rubbing, collecting all the positive energy, lots of love, healing power between the hands. Once you feel the nice warmth, place the hands to wherever the body parts that needs attention. Sending your love and your positive energy towards those areas. And once you feel ready, release the hands, hugging both of your knees to the chest one by one, and rocking from side to side one last time. And let's rock to your favorite side and staying there for a little moment. Once your body feels adjusted, let's press down onto the floor, rising up slowly, coming back to easy pose, Sukhasana, cross-legged. Join your hands together to the heart. Thank you everybody for joining me today. I hope you feel more relaxed and then feel like all the toxins are out of your body now. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you everyone. Hope to to see you next week too. If you have any requests or questions, please send me a direct message and I'll get back to you. Thank you so much. Have a nice evening or have a nice day. Bye.